Mahipaul is questioning what is the minister's interpretation of the term regional administration, as is referred to in Section 19(2)(b) of the Procurement Act of 2003. Section 19(1) of the Procurement Act, Act Number 8 of 2003, states that the National Tender Board shall create within each administrative region a regional tender board referred to as the Regional Board. The Regional Board, according to the Act, shall have jurisdiction over procurement by the relevant regional administration.
It is really and truly the one procurement act that we have to follow. And that is my contention with reference to how these boards were put together and what really is the objective of the tender board. And I am forced to ask the question, is this the way how they are going to steal money from our treasury?
The Member of Parliament is further seeking clarity as to the prescribed protocols by which members of the Regional Board are either elected or selected. Section 19(2) of the Procurement Act, Act Number 8 of 2003, states that, and I quote, "Each Regional Board shall consist of 5 members as follows: 3 members appointed by the National Tender Board, 2 members appointed by the Regional Administration from among persons with qualifications not dissimilar to those required for appointment to the National Board." End quote. Mahipaul is contending that in Region Number 3, Essequibo Islands West Demerara, for example, the 2 members that were elected to the Tender Board for that region comprised those from the RDC. However, this did not occur in Regions 4, 7, and 10. To this, the Member of Parliament stated,
"Across the board, there is supposed to be one criteria that you follow when you are going to elect, nominate, or select the 2 members that have to be a part of the Regional Procurement and Tender Administration Board for all regions."
Mahipaul is also asking the Minister to provide the names and job titles of every member of the Regional Procurement and Tender Administration Boards for all 10 administrative regions, since the Procurement Act clearly states that members of the tender boards, be it national or regional, must be persons of unquestioned integrity who have shown capacity in business, the professions, law, audit, finance, and administration. What method was used to appoint members to the Regional Procurement and Tender Administration Board in all 10 administrative regions, he asked. Was it by an election or selection? And who facilitated, conducted, or supervised the method used to appoint members to the Regional Procurement and Tender Administration Board for all 10 administrative regions? This newscast reached out to the chairman of the National Procurement Tender Administration Board, Tarachand Balgobin, for a comment on the matter, but was told that he was unavailable at the time. Wendell Badrie, HGP Nightly News.